The Book of the Damned, by Charles Hoyfort, Chapter 15c. I have been very much struck with phenomena of cup marks. They look to me like symbols of communication. But they do not look to me like means of communication between some of the inhabitants of this earth and other inhabitants of this earth. My own impression is that some external force has marked, with symbols, rocks of this earth, from far away. I do not think that cup marks are inscribed communications among different inhabitants of this earth, because it seems too unacceptable that inhabitants of China, Scotland, and America should all have conceived of the same system. Cup marks are strings of cup-like impressions in rocks. Sometimes there are rings around them, and sometimes they have only semicircles. Great Britain, America, France, Algeria, Circassia, Palestine. They are virtually everywhere, except in the far north, I think. In China, cliffs are dotted with them. Upon a cliff near Lake Como, there is a maze of these markings. In Italy and Spain and India they occur in enormous numbers. Given that a force, say like electric force, could, from a distance, mark such a substance as rocks, as, from a distance of hundreds of miles, selenium can be marked by telephotographers, but I am of two minds. The lost explorers from somewhere, and an attempt, from somewhere, to communicate with them. So a frenzy of shouting of messages toward this earth, in the hope that some of them would mark rocks near the lost explorers. Or that somewhere upon this earth, there is an especial rocky surface, or resector, or polar construction, or a steep, conical hill upon which for ages have been received messages from some other world, but that at times messages go astray and mark substances perhaps thousands of miles from the resector. That perhaps forces behind the history of this earth have left upon these rocks of Palestine and England and India and China records that may someday be deciphered of their misdirected instructions to certain esoteric ones, order of the Freemasons, the Jesuits. I emphasize the row formation of cup marks. Professor Douglas, Saturday Review, November 24, 1883. Whatever may have been their motive, the cup markers showed a decided liking for arranging their sculpturing in regularly spaced rows.